students, in last video lecture we finished hashing functions, and in this video lecture we will start last topic of our module, that is applications of function. You already know that what is a function. A function f is defined from set x to set y such that every element in set x will have a single image in set y. This picture demonstrates the concept of function. Here, elements of set X are shapes of different objects and elements of set Y are colors. Triangle and square are having same color, so they are mapped to single element in set Y. That is, they both are having one image in set Y. Rectangle is having yellow color, so it is mapped to yellow color in set Y. This pentagon is having green color, so it is mapped to green in set Y. Blue and purple are not having any pre-image in set X. Why? Because there are no objects of such color which are present in set X. Next, few applications of functions. First is Aadhaar card. Every one of us is having Aadhaar card in our pocket. We know that we have a 12-digit unique Aadhaar number printed on Aadhaar cards. But only one Aadhaar number is allotted to one individual. So we can say that this is one-to-one mapping. For example, if we have a set A where we have all citizens of India, that is A1, A2 and so on. Next we have a set B. Here we have all Aadhaar IDs which are allotted to Indians. Suppose A1 is having this Aadhaar ID. Similarly, A2 will be having one Aadhaar ID from set B. So this is a one-to-one mapping or function. Second is debit card used in ATM machines. We use debit card to do many transactions within the ATM machine. But only one debit card is mapped to a single saving or current bank account. So we can say that only one bank account is linked with a single debit card. So this is another example of one-to-one mapping. Next, blood group mapping. We all have one of the four blood groups which are present in the blood group system, like A, B, AB and O. We are not considering the RH factor. It can be positive or negative blood group. So every human being is having only one of these four blood groups. So we can say that this is another example of function, or it is a many to one mapping. Next, applications of functions in the form of recursive function. We already know that what is a recursive function. A function which calls itself with smaller inputs is known as recursive function. Various applications of recursive functions are there. First, palindrome checker. A string is a palindrome if the string and its reverse are equal, like Naman. Its reverse is NAMAN, which is same as of the original string. So we can say that it is a palindrome string. To check whether a string is a palindrome or not, we can use recursive functions. Next, decimal to binary conversion. We have various number systems like decimal number system, binary number system, octal and hexadecimal number system. Sometimes we need to convert a number in particular number system to another number system. For example, decimal to binary. Like 12 in decimal is equal to 1100 in binary. So for this conversion, we can use recursive functions. Next, balanced parenthesis checker. Opening and closing of parentheses can be matched using recursive function. For example, if we have a expression like this, a plus b, then opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis are matching, means number of opening and closing parentheses is same and their order is also correct. But if we take this expression c plus d into e, here number of opening and closing parentheses is not perfect, so we can say that this is not a valid expression. So for all these and many other applications, we can use recursive function. Now let us do one activity. Assume we have a Amazon.in coupon of getting rupees 50 off on a particular item, and also we are having 20% off on that item. Now what do you think is better? Taking rupees 50 off first and then applying discount, or applying discount first and then taking rupees 50 off? So any idea? Yes, we can solve this by using function. Let us suppose that X is the MRP of item. Now we have two options, that is applying the coupon of rupees 50. That is, we have a function g of x is equal to x minus 50. Second is 20% off. So f of x is equal to original MRP minus 20% of MRP, that is equal to 0.8x. So on first function, that is f of x, we are applying 20% discount. On second function, that is g of x, we are applying rupees 50 coupon. Now which one is better? Either we apply coupon first and then take the discount, or we take the discount first and then apply the coupon. For that, we need to find f of g of x and g of x. We have already discussed about composition of function. So let us find f of g of x. That will be equal to f of g of x. So g of x is x minus 50. So this is equal to f of x minus 50. F of x is equal to 0.8x. So it is equal to 0.8 into x minus 50. So that will come out to be 0.8x minus 40. So this is first case, when we are applying coupon first and then taking discount. So actual cost will be now 0.8x minus 40. Second case, that is g of fx, will be equal to g of fx, that will be equal to g of fx is 0.8x. So this will be equal to 0.8x minus 50. Here we are taking 20% off first and then applying rupees 50 coupon. Now for comparing 1 and 2, we will do 1 minus 2, that is 0.8x minus 40 minus 0.8x plus 50, that is equal to 10. So we can say that if we apply discount first, that is this case, then we have to pay less, and the lesser amount is rupees 10. Or we can say that if we apply coupon first and then take 20% discount, then we have to pay 10 rupees more. So this is how you can have various applications of functions in day-to-day life. So this ends our module of functions. In this module, we have discussed what is function, basics of functions, types of functions, some special functions like floor and ceil functions. Then we discussed growth of functions, then complexity of algorithms and programs, then recursive functions, then hashing functions, and last, applications of functions. So hope all these concepts are clear to you. Thank you.